Okay, so if you've been scrolling through, Facebook or Instagram lately, you've probably been hit with ads for Polar Hair Dye Shampoo.
Oh, yeah. Hard to miss those.
Right. And the promise is, well, it's pretty big. 10 minutes, no harsh chemicals, covers gray for like 4 or 6 weeks.
And saves you money on salons, supposedly. It sounds almost too good to be true.
Exactly, like some kind of magic fix.
Right. So our job today really is to kind of unpack all that social media noise. We're doing a deep dive into user reviews, reports we've found, ingredient lists.
Trying to see if the hype actually matches up with what people are saying happened when they used it.
Precisely. We want to give you a balanced look, separating the marketing gloss from the reported user experience.
Okay, let's start with that main hook, the thing that gets people interested. The marketing really pushes this natural, clean beauty idea.
They talk about restoring your natural color with herbal extracts, ginseng, fody, black sesame, mushrooms, stuff like that.
And they throw out this huge number, like 95% user satisfaction. Sounds very appealing, very natural.
Well, here's where it gets interesting. There seems to be a pretty significant gap between that story and what's actually in the bottle, according to the analysis we looked at.
Oh,
Yeah, the sources suggest the actual coloring of the part that covers the gray hair. It comes from standard, pretty strong chemical dyes.
like what kind of chemicals?
Things like PPD, that's p-phenylenediamine resorcinol, and various emulsional compounds, these are known colorants.
Wait, PPD, so hang on. They're advertising gentle herbs, but the ingredients doing the work are actually these potent chemicals. Some people react to PPD, right?
That's the reported issue, yes.
Yeah.
PPD is effective, no doubt, but it can cause irritation, even allergic reactions for some. It usually requires careful handling, like in a salon.
Which is totally different from a quick 10-minute miracle shampoo at home.
Exactly. And those natural oils they mention, like jojoba or macadamia, the reports say they're only there in tiny trace amounts.
So basically just for show, not actually reversing gray hair or doing the coloring.
Pretty much marketing filler, according to the sources. The chemicals are reportedly doing the heavy lifting.
Okay, so that disconnect, does it show up in user reviews? What did people actually say after using it?
Oh, definitely. If you look at places like Trustpilot or dig into threads on Reddit, the feedback is not great. Mostly poor ratings, lots of complaints.
What kind of complaints? Did it just not work?
Worse than that sometimes, apparently. Instead of the perfect coverage shown in ads, users reported things like patchy results, uneven color,
Uh-oh.
or their hair turning a weird reddish-orange shade. Not exactly the look most people are going for.
Definitely not. Sort of a kitchen experiment gone wrong vibe.
Kind of, yeah. And it seems like the problems weren't just with the product itself. The business operations behind it also drew a lot of fire.
What do you mean, like shipping issues?
Exactly. Lots of reports from customers saying they just never got their order, or they'd get fake tracking numbers that didn't work. And then, trying to get a refund, even with that advertised money-back guarantee. Reportedly, many people were denied or just ignored. Trustpilot's rating reflects a lot of that frustration.
Okay, this brings us to the marketing itself. They reportedly claim huge numbers, like 200,000 happy customers, and endorsements from big names like Vogue, Elle, GQ.
Yeah, we looked into that. Our sources couldn't find any actual evidence of endorsements from those publications. None at all.
So, potentially misleading claims there too. What about all the 5-star reviews you sometimes see?
Well, the analysis we reviewed suggests many of those positive reviews might not be genuine. They look potentially fake or even AI generated.
To bury the negative ones.
That's the suspicion. A way to maybe pad the ratings and counteract the wave of actual user complaints.
So putting all these pieces together, what's the bigger picture here?
The core allegation really is that this looks like a classic dropshipping operation.
What do you mean?
Meaning the exact same product, or something virtually identical, is reportedly available on wholesale sites like Alibaba, AliExpress, maybe Temu.
For way less money.
For like $1 to $5 per bottle, reportedly, but then it's marked up massively, sold for maybe $35 or more, pushed hard through those targeted social media ads, maybe even using deepfakes sometimes.
The 700% markup or more. Built on hype, not necessarily product quality.
That seems to be the implication from the reports, yes. Profit driven by the marketing machine, not customer satisfaction or repeat business.
So wrapping this up, our deep dive seems to show a really stark contrast between the advertised miracle product and what's being reported online issues with the product working, customer service, and just basic business transparency.
Yeah, and given that the active ingredients, the dyes, are actually pretty common chemicals used in many hair colors, the real question isn't maybe about the dye itself being unique.
What's the real question then?
It's more about, how much trust you should place in products that are marketed almost exclusively through social media hype, often with these huge markups. It makes you think, are you paying for a quality product, or are you just paying for a very expensive, very targeted ad campaign?
That's a really important point for consumers navigating online shopping.
Definitely something to consider.
And just to be clear for everyone listening, our necessary disclaimer. This analysis is based entirely on compiling available online reviews and third-party reports we could find. It's not legal advice, medical advice, or any kind of official endorsement or defamation.
Right. We're just reporting on the reports. If you're looking for great coverage, we definitely encourage you to research thoroughly and maybe stick with trusted brands and verified solutions.
Sound advice.
Hmm?
Thanks for digging into this with us today.